Hey guys, Deadeye Playtime here, and welcome back to what I think is going to be a very exciting video today. Because if you guys have heard, then you know exactly what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be looking at the first teaser trailer for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. So, for the first part, we're just going to watch through the trailer, we're just going to enjoy it, watch it, see if we can find any hidden details, and then we are just going to go through the video and look for a few details that we may have missed. And then after that, we're going to be looking at the description on the Steam wishlist currently, because there is a page currently on Steam for you to wishlist the game. And we're going to be looking through the description as well. And then after that, we are going to be looking at a new mob entertainment art that has been released for Halloween. But other than that, this is just going to be a nice, relaxing video. And with that, let's get right into it. Alright, I've got the trailer up and ready, and with that, let's just get right into it. Okay, alright. Not too bad so far. Okay, so this is... Hang on. Alright, we're just going to watch the video and the trailer. I'm going to try to talk as little as possible. What the... What is this stuff? Okay, the prototype's back there. What the... Okay, alright. And that's it. That's the whole thing. Available on Steam and Epic Games. Okay, so let's just go back through that. And I know I did talk quite a bit, to be fair. So let's just go to this scene right here and see if we can spot anything. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little look around. Okay, so we've got like Catnap. I think that's Daddy Longlegs right there. Catbee, Yarnaby. Let's see. Is that a heart? No, that's just a bottle of medicine, alright. Okay. So these are obviously this is obviously the laboratory where all of the toys were made, of course. And we know that Huggy Wuggy is alive because of the ending to Chapter 5, of course. So I'm guessing this is an area we're going to have to go to. Okay, but there's not much. This part's blocked. This part over here is blocked, so I'm guessing we're going to have to find a way around that or something. But let's keep going and see if we can... Okay, here we are. No, come on. Alright, here we are. Okay, so let's take a look here. Now, there's never really a lot to look at in the teaser trailers besides just a few bits from the game. Yet again, some of these parts aren't even in the... probably won't even be in the game, so let's just take a look. Soap and medicine, alright. Of course, you got the classic bloodstains. All of the medicine is gone up here. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that for, like, an evil effect or something. These cabinets are full of medicine. Just a few... I don't even know what to call those. A chair. Yeah, there's never really too much to look at in, like, the first bit. But this part looks a bit promising, to be fair. Okay, we've got the Playtime logo up there, if you guys can see it. Why do I feel like this is definitely where a toy was made for some reason? Are those... Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Those are Huggy's hands. Or, sorry, not Huggy's hands, but... similar versions. Okay, so that... Oh, wait, alright. So, up here, I'm pretty sure are just, like, operation gloves. But this... I think this is definitely Huggy Wuggy's hand. Or, like, a prototype version of Huggy Wuggy's hand or something like that. I don't know. Huggy's never really been... Okay, but this part here... This is interesting. So, I don't know what to call this, if I'm being honest. Like, it is goo. It's like weird goopy stuff, to be fair. And this is actually like the same stuff that's used to create like the big 5 on the Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 bit. So I'll put it up here for you guys to see. But yeah, like I don't know what to call this stuff. I'm guessing this is like some kind of lab experiment, I'm guessing, or maybe it's part of the prototype or something. Then, of course, we have the prototype himself back there, of course, with his Mr. Crab legs. And then we have a Poppy, or a Poppy cutout, which we've never seen a Poppy cutout in all of Poppy Playtime, have we? So I'm guessing we'll be able to click that, and there's probably going to be something demented at the end. And here's more of this. And here's more of this goop, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know what to call this stuff, if I'm being honest. Like, it's just showing Poppy, or sorry, a cutout of Poppy on fire. And just this weird goop. Like, are aliens coming to Poppy Playtime now? I don't know, anything's possible at Playtime Co. Boy, this scene takes up like half of the whole trailer, to be fair, so yeah, and then it just keeps burning. There's nothing in the background that I can see, but yeah, it's just more of this goopy stuff. I don't know what to call this stuff. But then we just have, yeah, it just keeps burning more and more. I'm guessing this stuff is something to do with the prototype or something. And then we just have the Chapter 5 logo right there. And then, yep, wishlist now, or wishlist on Steam or Epic Games, of course, yeah. So yeah, that was the trailer for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. But don't leave yet, because we still have much to look at. Okay, so now we're just on like the Steam page for Chapter 5. Of course, we have the logo there, and I'm guessing Poppy is Poppy dead here or something, because I don't really know, but I feel like there is a theory going around that Poppy is dead. Release date 2026. Now there is a rumor that Chapter 5 will be released on February the 30th, 2026. But I don't know if that's right or not. Okay, so there are a few pictures. We're not going to look at those yet. I am going to add this to my wish list, of course, because who else wouldn't? This game's not... Yes, of course. Disclaimer. Purchase of this content includes only the 5th chapter. You must first download the base game free to play this DLC, of course. You have to get Chapter 1 in order to play any of the other chapters. Alright, and now let's get into some of the content here. Alright. Face off against the deadliest puppet master behind the horrifying events of Playtime Co. Of course, that is the prototype. In the latest terrifying chapter of the Poppy Playtime saga, you are now propelled further into the gruesome depths of the factory. With Playtime's security system Huggy Wuggy in hot pursuit. So, of course, Huggy Wuggy is alive, and security system hot pursuit, I'm guessing Huggy's going to be hunting us through the laboratory. Abandoned by your only allies, your fight for survival gets all the more challenging as you race further into the abyss of his domain. So his domain, obviously, the prototype. And to be fair, Poppy did abandon us, to be fair. Doughy is dead. Well, we presume Doughy is dead, of course. And Kissy Missy, we don't know what's happened to her yet. So, of course, we are in the laboratories, so that is the prototype's domain, of course. Here, Shadow, Whispers, and the Puppet Master, who lords over this realm, pulls the strings of madness. Can you stand against evil and finally put an end to this nightmare? Every bloody move forward will test your resolve, and as you uncover secrets years in the making. Okay, these are a lot of good words to describe the prototype, in my opinion. It really shows people that they want you to play it. So, like, I know, of course, a lot of people are going to play Chapter 5, of course, like other bigger content creators than me, of course. But, of course, Shadows, Whispers, and the Puppet Master, who lords over this realm. So, of course, the realm is, of course, the factory itself, and that lord is the prototype. So it really shows you, like, I don't know, it really makes you attracted to the game and makes you want to play it. But anyways, features. Stomach churning terrors await you in this new section of the factory as you uncover dark works hidden within the prototype stomping grounds. Okay, alright. In this chilling new layer of the playtime facility, you will encounter the tortured Dennis. I can't read that. Tortured Dinosaurs. We're just gonna say Dinosaurs. You will encounter the tortured Dinosaurs living in the darkness. Yes, they may aid you in your quest to defeat the prototype, but can they be trusted? Nope. Nobody in this factory can be trusted except for, I would say, Kissy Missy. She's the only person in the factory that I can trust. Solve devious puzzles and overcome dangerous environmental obstacles with the power of the new grab pack tools and functionality. So, like all the other chapters, I'm guessing we're going to get new hands for this. Now, there are pictures up here, which we'll look at in a sec, once I've finished reading all this. As you reach the true rotten heart at the center of playtime, will you discover some company's gravest sin? Will you discover some of the company's gravest sins? Will you escape the new realm of shadows with your sanity intact? Or will you succumb to the horrors within? Okay, so then of course, just more DLCs, like, these are all half off now, so, you know, that's good. I like how they included, like, what is it, like, content reactions for that chapter, I guess, for chapter 3. Yeah, right. And then, of course, we've got all the requirements, which I have met my standards for these requirements. Anyways, let's look at some of the pictures. Okay, alright. Okay, so Huggy Wuggy is going to be chasing us through the facility, of course, as you can see in this picture. That is definitely Huggy Wuggy. Oh my god, his arm is ripped off. So, of course, we have our classic blue hand and our flare gun, of course. Are we going to be able to chase Huggy off with the flare gun? Is that how this is going to work? I don't know. But yeah, we've got Huggy Wuggy, some of the background here, Sparks. The little toy paintings that we saw on the walls earlier in the trailer. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, please don't tell me that's a generator. I do not want to deal with generators. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. If I get this right, if I do play chapter... I will play chapter 5, and if I do get this right, you all have to say that this was discovered by Deadeye Playtime. You have to. I think that we are going to come up here and we are going to use these crates to slowly climb up here. So, of course, we're probably going to have to use our grab pack for some of these, but I'm guessing we are going to have to hop from each one of these up through that hole. That's what I think. Then, of course, we've got some ventilations, more shadowy. Is that a dark figure back there? I don't know. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm liking this so far. So, why does this feel like the area we're going to encounter the prototype in for some reason? I don't know, that's just what I think. Okay, so there's some redness back there. Possibly a new tool we'll get, but I don't really know. So, a pretty ruined area, to be fair. Not too much else to see that I can really keep my eyes on. Oh, okay, this is a bit different. I can't really make out too much. Oh wait, that's the Playtime logo, of course. I'm trying to look for any like hidden secrets within any of these, like, because right now I just see like a very colorful wall with the Playtime logo up there. Is there any more? Oh, nice, nice. I'm trying to. Is that fur back there or? Wait, is that fur? I can't tell if that's fur back there or not. I don't know. But that's obviously something we're going to have to crouch through. Some beaming lights. Yeah, not much else I can see, really. And then a hallway. So, of course, a vent we're going to have to go through. Why do I feel like that this is going to be like the end of like a chase scene for some reason? Just because of this little background here. Like, okay, I think there's a tree there, and with a few leaves, I think. Of course, I think this is going to be like a nature area or something like that. And that's it. Okay, that's all. Okay, so that's all the pictures and the description for that is the entire description of the game and the pictures so far. Alright, so let's get to the final part of the video, looking at the new content art for the Halloween. Because every holiday they make like something new to tease, like they make something new to tease the chapter. So Mob Entertainment on their Twitter has recently added like a Halloween art. So we are just gonna go over to Twitter and look at that. I'll see you there. Okay, guys, so I was just going to go on to Mob Entertainment's Twitter, but then I noticed a few posts that I think I should mention. So, Mascot Massacre that said, Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 news. The Steam page of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 does not mention anywhere that it's the final of the series. So yeah, Chapter 5 may not be the final chapter, even though it's been theorized that it might be. So of course, not final chapter, bro, this guy's got like so many comments on this. But yeah, this was also can I click on this without it? Yeah, this is the Chapter 5 thing I was saying. Oh, look at that. That's the prototype's hand. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so the Chapter 5 bit is made of that gooey substance, I think. I can't tell if this is... These look like veins for some reason. No, these do look like veins. So yeah, then we've got the prototype's hand there, of course, because we're probably going to see what the prototype looks like in this one. But yeah, that is the 5 that I mentioned earlier. That I showed earlier, I mean. Okay. Oh, here's something as well. Yeah, this note in Poppy Playtime Fortnite seems to be referring to the mysterious substance seen in Chapter 5. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Synthetic ammonium. 18 drums, 15 gallons, and 208 liters. Important. Maintain cold chain integrity at all times. Okay, so synthetic I don't know. Oh, but okay, so that seems to be mentioning what the substance is. Let's take a little bit another look. Okay, Lath and Harley Sawyer for Project Redacted. Okay, Project Redacted. That I believe these amounts should suffice for our initial step. So this substance is definitely going to have some importance in the game. With this, we now have enough to sustainably grow our flowers for use in Redacted. Should anything else be required for me, you may only ask Eddie. No, you need only ask Eddie. Alright. So, from Eddie Ritterman. So he's the head of research, head of innovation. We'll know who Leif Pierre is. Holly Sawyer, Head of Special Projects. Subject, latest shipment. Poppy seed isolate. Okay, so this must be what they use to grow the poppies in the laboratory. Yeah, these are definitely what they use to grow the poppies in the laboratory, and most likely what they use to make the red smoke as well. Okay, well, there's not too much else there. As always, we've made sure to source these materials to the growth medium from our carefully selected vendors. No issues to note. Yeah, sure. Sure, no issues to note, of course. Okay. Yeah, wait, is this... Hang on. Is this goo or are these poppy seeds? Or some kind of experimental poppy seeds? I don't know. Okay, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Just 20 minutes until Doe 3 Man, my song for Mob Game Studios. Poppy Playtime premieres. The video is horrific and couldn't be happier. Okay, no way. Then of course we've got the OG himself, Nized, doing his own little theory video here. Yeah, look at that. Oh wait, yeah, actually, yeah, this could actually... Okay, can I click on this, please? Yeah, this... why did I think of that earlier? This could have been where Huggy was fixed, apparently, because I'm guessing Huggy couldn't have survived that fall without any help at all. So yeah, Huggy Wuggy could have very well have been fixed. Of course, I'm not going to watch his video due to copyright. But I definitely recommend that you guys go and follow Nized. He's a great guy, makes great videos. He's one of the reasons I started making Poppy Playtime content to begin with. So definitely go and subscribe to his channel. He's the greatest when it comes to Poppy Playtime. I'm actually gonna add a comment, actually. Great video. And I'm going to watch this video later so that comment, isn't like... But then, this is what intrigued me a bit. Did you know that there are secret frames in Chapter 5 teaser trailer? Upon pausing, it will give you some quotes and creepy face from Poppy during... Okay. A needle pulls a thread. The body writhes... It writhers on the table. Well, footsteps echo off the manor floors. What do I do now? Where do I belong? The eyes glue to the screen. And is this it? Is this life? Transformation and rebirth. If you think you know what he wants, you don't know anything. Not yet. Okay, so these are obviously messages from Poppy, because I think Poppy definitely hates the prototype more than anybody else in the entire factory. 100,000,000%. But yeah, these are just some quotes, and maybe we'll dive deeper into those. Yeah, and just a bit more as well. Poppy Playtime. Okay, so this is Poppy Playtime news just from the community, which you guys should definitely be a part of. Alright. And now here we are, Mob Entertainment's Twitter. Definitely follow them. I am followed, of course. Teaser trailer is there. And here it is. The official art for the Halloween. So, yeah, let's just take a little look around. Okay, so of course we got the OG Huggy Wuggy, just looking at some pumpkins, or holding two pumpkins, whatever you want to say. Nothing going on there. We got Dog Day holding another pumpkin with Crafty Corn and Catnap. Oh look, I guess that's a spider web in that pumpkin. We got Mommy Longlegs holding another pumpkin. I'm guessing there's going to be some secrets in these pumpkins. Look, there's a little Poppy in that one, of course. Doe getting mad at Maggie Mako, of course. Bobby making a pumpkin, I guess. Yarnaby's over there. Oh, look here, it's the TV with the Doctor's eye in it. There's also him up there as well. Home Sweet Home, I guess. Catnap's moon. A weird looking face there. And a star. Yeah, this star has also appeared on the bit from the loading screen from Fortnite, since Huggy Wuggy has come to Fortnite. Yeah, I don't know if that has any significance, but I can't be for sure. Got the Doctor's eyes, the prototype or skeleton's eyes, a baseball attached to a stick. I think, yeah, it's a baseball attached to a stick with 2 other bits attached to it. That's probably going to have some significance in the game soon. A car engine, I think. Yeah, that's usually what's on car engine guides, I think, that they get with the engine. Wait a second. What is this? Please, I can't zoom in or anything, but is that a hand? Yeah, that's definitely a hand. Okay, so are we going to see our first human ever in Poppy Playtime? Or could that be us? That could be us, to be fair. But other than that, I don't really see too much else in the art. Besides from, of course, Raby Baby up in the sky. Okay, so I think we are definitely going to see more human characteristics in Poppy Playtime, but in Chapter 5. But I can't really tell for sure. We're going to have to wait until the other trailer comes out, or when they do release something new for this. But other than that, I don't really know too much yet. Alright guys, so that was everything we were able to look at today. So we did get to watch the Chapter 5 trailer. We did get to see a few theories on Twitter as well. By the way, go follow me on Twitter if you're not already. And we did see a few hidden details in the fan art as well. Guys, I know I'm not really too much of a Poppy Playtime theorist channel, but I recommend you go watch people that are actually proper theorists on the game. Don't get me wrong, I have my own theories, but I just don't really know how to share them really. But I recommend you go watch theorists like Nized, Sheep Rampage, and It's Lightning, because they are definitely better at this stuff than I am. But anyways, that was the Poppy Playtime. That was my Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 teaser trailer review, and looking at the new Halloween fan art from Mob Entertainment. I'm Deadeye Playtime. I'll see you all in the next video. Deadeye out.